a little bit of NFL football here this morning, as of course the NFL season getting underway officially tonight, I guess, Joe. And not one of the premier matchups of the weekend, I would say. New England hosting Kansas City. I see the line on New England. They're a +9 in that game.
Yes, that is true. Mybookie.ag, as of this morning, had it New England, though, -8 and a total of 48. But definitely check Mybookie.ag for the latest lines. It opened up at New England 7-50, and that's not surprising that the public is betting the favorites, although 7 is what we call a key number. A lot of numbers land on 7. A lot of margins are at 7. So when a game comes off of a key number, that's considered very significant for the sports bettor, because even a half a point line move can be very big. For the Patriots, defensive lineman Vincent Valentine, he's listed as doubtful. As you probably know, that Julian Edelman is out for the Patriots for the year. He was the top third down receiver in terms of yards. But, New England, they really improved their wide receivers in the offseason. Brandon Cooks, probably the best deep threat since Randy Moss. But, conversely for Kansas City, only the 4th time in 2 years they're going to have their star linebackers, Justin Houston and Derek Johnson, starting the same game. So, quite the interesting battle indeed. New England's 27-9, by the way, at home against the spread, and 34-16 overall against the spread. But a lot of people will be betting this game at mybookie.ag, and certainly at offshoreinsiders.com. We do have a premium pick on that tonight.
I look at some of the other games in the NFL this opening weekend, and another one that really pops out, not to be a favorite here, but Seattle at Green Bay on Sunday. Those are the top 2 teams in the NFC right there, going at it in the first week.
Yeah, a lot of people would say that. Maybe some Dallas Cowboy fans might put up an argument. But, not only a game of interest to you fine people in Wisconsin, but certainly a game of national interest. And at mybookie.ag, Green Bay is a 3-point favorite with a total of 51. I know your Packers tried to address their porous defense with the signing of Devin House as a free agent. They drafted Kevin King in the 2nd round. So definitely the experts I trust, they feel that Green Bay is much better in their secondary. The big worry is not much talent at outside linebacker beyond Clay Matthews and Nick Perry. Now, of course, that's pretty darn good 1-2 punch, but, there's not a lot of depth beyond that. Seattle, Eddie Lacy, a guy that, the Packers are familiar with. He should be ready to handle the ball 20 to 25 times, and that might be necessary. Thomas Walls is questionable. Lacy did struggle in the preseason, which, preseason can be overrated, but the fact that he's had problems with weight, it's a little bit of a worry for them. The home teams dominate this series against the spread, 5-1, including Green Bay 4-0-1 in the series. Pretty good consensus play. I don't know if you hear maybe bettors talk about contrarian betting. They like to go against the public. I do see from sources I use 60 to 67% of the public is on the Packers, but that's not unusual for a 3-point home favorite. So no contrarian information there, but should be a great game indeed. I would probably lean towards your Packers, but that 3 is also a very key number. If it moves off of 3 either way, there's going to be a lot of money that the sharps are going to bet against that line move.
Definitely. College football, let's go there for one game. Wisconsin, Florida Atlantic. Is it going to be another one of those big point spreads for Wisconsin as far as winning?
Yes. Mybookie.ag has it at 31.5, Wisconsin, with a total of 58. Now, this game did open up at Wisconsin 36, although it was a much lower limit. A lot of people, keep in mind, these are young kids. Florida Atlantic is in Boca Raton, so they might be a little distracted because of Hurricane Irma.
Sure.
This is interesting. A lot of people believe that when you have a very high total and a fairly low total, but such a high point spread, that's going to favor the underdog. But when you have a line higher than 30, but the total less than 58, the favorite actually does pretty well at 194 and 159 against the spread. But all in all, good matchup for Wisconsin. They ran the ball 45 times last week. They're a traditional offense. They like to run the ball down your throat. Florida Atlantic gave up 416 on the ground to Navy. So I look for Wisconsin just to have a humongous day on the ground. And, pretty good totals play here, a system that we have at offshoreinsiders.com. When a team averages 39.5 or more and the total is less than 60, it goes under at a 603 and 478 rate. And, yes, that includes even if a team has just one game under their belt. So, yeah, a free pick that I'll give out to your listeners. I do like this game under the 58 at Mybookie.ag.
All right, Joe. Appreciate you joining us again here on this Thursday.
Yeah, thank you, Larry, and we will talk to you next week. And visit me at offshoreinsiders.com. I'll have all the winners.